to wrap up.
Okay, what's the question?
It says, does the kitten lady use the Tespo brand pen from Janine?
I believe she did initially, but now, lately, I've noticed that she has a more like heavy duty.
Is it that one we looked at that one time with the like thicker?
It's similar, yeah. I don't know if it's that exact same
Okay.
brand or not, but it's basically that. So the like metal sort of like structural bars
Frame
and
of it,
framework connectors and all that stuff is like a lot more heavy duty, and I think the panels are a little bit taller.
Yes, if it's the one we were looking
yeah.
at, then yeah, they were
And,
taller.
So I think yes, initially she used to use a lot of the Tespo stuff, but lately has upgraded to a newer thing that I think is like more recent. Like I don't think it existed. I think Tespo was kind of the first.
It was one and only, yeah.
And then a bunch of knockoffs came out, and now this newer sort of upgraded version that's a little bit stronger and more structurally sound and bigger.
And I'm sure it's twice as expensive.
Yeah.
At least. Because
Tespo. I'm pretty sure I've noticed that in like her videos and stuff recently.
Yeah, I mean Tespo's relatively cheap for what it is, price-wise.
Yeah.
Construction-wise, it's fine. It does the job.
Yeah.
I mean, we used it for a couple of years without any major, before we broke our first panel.
Anything that you're going to be using so often over and over again. And like
you're taking it down and putting it back up.
Yeah, and you're sanitizing it with like heavy duty chemicals and stuff. It's gonna
it's degrade over time.
Things
So
are gonna break.
It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Whereas, if you're like
I would still recommend it to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't say like don't buy this, it breaks. Like that's just the nature of
but yes, I would also like to get upgrade to that sturdy one. Yeah, if it fits. I don't know if the width is the same.
Well, I was just gonna say for this room, I probably wouldn't worry about it. But if we had kittens in the living room, and like we've done in the past a few times, we've set up the Tespo for different living rooms when we have overlap. That would be really nice to have out there.
Yeah.
But then also when we were doing that, that was before we had the condo. Now that we have the condo, I don't know that we would choose the Tespo setup over the condo setup. It's nice for the kittens. It's nice for them to be like out in the open-ish and not have all the bars in the way, and for them to have like the space to run. But at the same time, it takes up so much space of like our living space, whereas the condo is a much more compacted, easier thing for us to manage on a daily basis because because the levels are vertical. So now that we have that condo, I'm not sure that we would use a living room Tespo setup very often, if ever.
Yeah. All right, next question, if there is.
In this room, it might be nice to have something taller though, just for the time when like the kittens start to jump out.
Right.
I feel like it would hold off that a little longer, right?
Yeah.